Hey everyone, it's Shmokey here. It's been a bit, and I wanted to make just a little video today about Star Wars and The Acolyte. Everyone is talking about it. YouTube channels are being created because of The Acolyte and how bad it is. Universally, people don't like it. Even the Raylos, even the people who like the sequel trilogy, which I do not. They're like, what? It's no good. And us diehards who love the original trilogy and the prequels, the sentiment is that Star Wars is dead, and it really is. It's over. I have no interest in watching any of this stuff. I made one video watching episode 1 of The Acolyte with my friend Dan. He's away right now, but we'll see about doing more of that. But it's just such a chore to get through because I care not for the characters. I don't care about the story. The story is lacking. It's boring. I find it funny that they set up a murder mystery, and they answer it in the first episode. They answer it by saying, you have a twin. It's like a misidentified twin thing. Oh, okay, whoops. Why didn't you leave that to the end? The whole evil twin thing has been done many times, and it's sort of they kind of fucked it up. They fucked it up with Osha and May. Speaking of, so I just want to talk about a couple of things. I've seen all the episodes so far. We're up to what? Episode 5. I'm just not impressed. It's boring. The actors can't act. Not just Amanda Stenberg, the main chick. She's awful. She really has no talent as an actress. And then I saw her cringe video, her music video, but we don't fuck with your discos. We don't fuck with you. It was really it's not music that to me. It's like activism led stand poetry. It's not really saying anything. It's just cringe. It's cringe. And of course Disney and the actors are playing victimhood mentality. Oh, if you don't like it, you're racist, you're this, you're that. We've had enough. We've had enough of being called racist and homophobe and all that stuff just bounces off of us now because it means nothing. We aren't those things. In fact, if you look at Disney and how they comport themselves, they're the bullies. They're the racists. They're the ones that are projecting all their shit onto the audience, the good faith audience, who want to see good Star Wars, and we're just not getting it. So Disney, fuck off with your victimhood mentality stuff. You know exactly what you're doing with your agenda-ridden shows and all the woke shows. And if you watch Film Threat like I do with Chris and Alan, we know about the D-Files and we know about their DEI standards, and that's not just Disney but Hollywood across the board. There's very little for me to say about this show. It's boring to me. It looks sterile, and like the visuals, it looks sterile and bland and not lived in. Just the Jedi. It's clear to me that Leslie Headland wants to turn Star Wars on its head and make the Jedi the bad guys, which I think that there is some merit in that idea that you could show, not that they're the bad guys, because obviously the Jedi are the good guys, but you could show that they're a bit more complicated and flawed than how they are presented in the first 6 films. I'm actually open to that, but outright, the Jedi are evil, the Jedi are space cops taking kids, and and doing all this stuff. No, the Jedi are good. The Jedi are the good guys. When I was young and I watched Star Wars, I was inspired by Star Wars to be good, have a good set of moral values, and to uphold the good. I didn't want to be a Sith. Their techniques and sabers are cool, but I don't want to be one. I want to be Luke. I want to be the good guy. Luke is my guy. And so it really inspired me to have a good set of moral codes, and that's why I often say in my videos that Star Wars is my religion, and it really is. It's the closest thing that I could think of. It is my religion. I do fuck up every now and then and make bad decisions and stuff because I'm only human, but I try to do good because of my heroes like Luke Skywalker. The Acolyte is bereft of any of that messaging, any of that goodness in someone. It's just the Jedi are bad, and Osha and May are... Man, it's just so cringe. That episode 3, I think episode 3 really galvanized the audience into unity, and we're like, yeah, we've had enough, especially with the power of one, the power of two, the power of many. All the memes that I've been seeing from that are so funny. And that's what has happened. It's just no longer Star Wars. # Star Wars is dead. Just like I add it to the burning pile of franchises. We've got Star Trek and Doctor Who, some of my favorites. Game of Thrones, or the House of Dragons doing okay. But all these different franchises that we all love, they're all dead now. And that's thanks to the modern movement of Hollywood and their progressive writers and all that stuff. Sorry, my phone just went off. So it's it's all symptomatic of this one thing, which is the wokeness of Hollywood. And woke is like not even the right term. It's really that divisive intersectional feminism, intersectionalist stuff, which I don't understand entirely, but it's very divisive and separates people instead of unites people. What else to say about... I watched the most recent episode. Apparently the bad guy is a Sith. So Ki-Adi-Mundi in Phantom Menace was telling lies. He was saying the Sith haven't been seen in a millennia. Well, he was telling lies because they'd been seen 100 years ago. In fact, they'd been seen when he was alive. But that makes... Ki-Adi-Mundi was not even alive during the Acolyte. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm just watching some other podcasters and stuff, and they're talking about the lore of Star Wars and how they're... like the expanded universe, which, by the way, Disney decanonized, got rid of. But there's cherry-picking and using things from the expanded universe. Which one is it, Disney? Is it not canon, or is it canon? And that's one of my biggest problems. I had this problem with Ahsoka, which was doing the whole Thrawn thing and bastardizing Heir to the Empire and taking from Heir to the Empire. How disingenuous, how silly. They aren't good storytellers. Leslie Headland, this is a therapy, like Star Wars Theory said, this is a therapy session for Leslie Headland. It's cringe. It's embarrassing. If she wants to talk to her sister, she should talk to her. Not destroy Star Wars to do your messaging. I'm actually okay with a bit of self-insert because writers write what they know, and it's okay to... I work on a few of my stories, and I have elements of me in some characters, but the ratio that they do it compared to how I do it is it's insane. They just Leslie Headland. This is me. This is my show. May and Osha. That's me and my sister. Oh, we have to do this therapy session. How cringe. How silly. Yeah. So really not enjoying The Acolytes. There's 3 or 4 episodes left. I guess I'll have to watch them. I have to make videos with my friends reacting to The Acolyte. I'm not looking forward to that because it's just the last video we did. We barely said anything because there's nothing to say. It's not even funny enough to riff off of. It's just shit. It's just shit. Yeah. So there's so many videos being made about The Acolyte. Everyone's talking about it. I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've been very busy in real life. So I thought I'd just put my 2 cents in, which is, I'm not saying anything revolutionary here. I'm echoing what a lot of people think. It's just hashtag Star Wars is dead. This is Leslie Headland's therapy session. The Jedi are the good guys, not the bad guys. That's how it is. The acting is bad pretty much all across the board. I can't think of... The only person that I like is Sol, the Asian dude from Squid Game. Because he can, like, do things with his face and, like, emote. Unlike Amandala. Yeah, so I like him, but, like, he's still... his character is retarded. His character is really retarded. Sorry, my phone, I forgot to put it on silent. Yeah, so... Sol is, like, the only thing that... he's got some acting prowess. And the dude barely knows English. He, like, learnt English for this. So, props to him. But, unfortunately, the cinematographer, the composer, the director, the writers, big fail for me. I would have, if I saw the pitch to this, I would have scrapped it. I would have scrapped it and said... No, we're going to do... If Disney wants to dub this the High Republic, the height of the Jedi, we would do a different story. And I talked about that a bit in my last video, where we could have Sith. You could have Sith and still make it work, that they're sort of working in the shadows. But I would have some sort of other sect, some sort of dark side users that come in and wreak havoc and kill Jedi by the dozens, and we'd see a retaliation from the Jedi, and there could be some really good stuff going on, but we just don't get it in this show. You know, what am I to do? I'm just beginning this YouTube stuff, and I'm trying to make videos, and I'm just burnt out on... Already, I've only been doing it for like 2 years, YouTube and stuff, and I'm already like burnt out. Like, it's no fun, it's shit. I'd rather be making videos about shows that I find funny and racist and hilarious, like Tom Swift. I'd rather make fun of Doctor Who, although I like some of the new season, which is crazy. Like, all the other YouTubers hate it. But, you know, I have to tell the truth of what I feel. Yeah, so... yeah, I guess I'll just end it on... to reiterate that this is not Star Wars. This is a bastardization. This is something different. Without the lightsabers, it looks like it's some sort of generic space fantasy Rebel Moon kind of thing anyway. Yeah, there's no stakes. I don't care about the characters. And that's the main thing of the shows. You're meant to have characters that you like and root for, but it's just not happening. The Acolyte. You know, Star Wars meant... I was going to say meant so much to me. It's almost like it's detracted now. And it's not like it used to be. I was watching some other YouTubers. They're talking about Mark Hamill and his insaneness. Like on his Twitter fights and stuff. yeah, it is really cringe, and it's taking away from what I find so special in Star Wars. It is becoming hard to separate the art from the artist. Yeah. What am I to do? I still love Star Wars, don't worry. It's still my religion. I've got all my sabers up on the wall. I've got all my Star Wars toys. I've got the Millennium Falcon hanging down from here. I will always love... I have... Yeah, man. Like, I'll always love the first original trilogy and the prequels. I have to stay strong and not let this affect how I think of those movies. This is disconnected. This is not connected. This is something different. Fuck it. That stuff, the old movies, I hold near and dear, and they mean so much to me that they've changed the course of my life. Like I mentioned before about having good morals and stuff, which I fuck up. I do fuck up. You know, I fuck up sometimes and get angry or do something stupid. But to be virtuous and to be like a Jedi, be like Luke, be like Qui-Gon, that is the goal in life, is to be good, like what George Lucas created. So we love George Lucas, we love the world he created, but this is not it. And I'm basically done with it. I might have to make some more videos with my friend recapping the episode, but it's... Should I even do that, you know? Should I even subject my audience to it? I don't know. Yeah, okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Very disappointed. It's a punch in the gut. It's just, ooh, ow, like it... What a shitty experience. Okay, well, let me know what you think. You probably hate The Acolyte as much as everyone else. Everyone doesn't like it. I can't think of anyone that I've heard, except for some strange Twitter people that are like, oh my god, it's so good, and Amanda, like, oh my god, it's just like, I think they like the whole representation thing, and they don't care about story and character. So let me know what you think, because I need to know if I'm going crazy here, and like maybe it is good, and I would just like to know what you think. So thank you for watching. That's what I had to say, and I'll see you out in the stars. Okay, peace everyone, peace.